Welcome to This Day. It is Monday and it is April 12th. And we don't have any open meetings to tell you about today, so we'll just jump right on to these on. We have Jeff Parker visiting us with a Laguna Woods update, and then we have an Equestrian Center update. There's someone new over there, and they've got a lot of great new programs that they're implementing, hopefully, in the next few months, so we're going to tell you about those. Let's go ahead and go to our vaccination information that we normally give you, which is very helpful if you are looking to still get the vaccine. You can go to the vaccine pods, and you're going to register at othena.com. You can register at riteaid.com/COVID-19, cvs.com, or 1-800-SHOP-CVS. And then the local El Toro pharmacy has the vaccinations, so you're going to want to call them to make an appointment at 949-859-4440. And let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. We did start off with some mist this morning, a little bit overcast, but that should be clearing, and we're going to be looking at nice temperatures throughout the week. Today, low clouds, partly sunny, 68-54. Tomorrow, it's going to be mostly cloudy, 62-52. Same with Wednesday, 64-56. And then we're going to have a slight warm-up Thursday, 66-54, and then Friday, 71-53. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:24, and our sunset will be at 7:20. And we are still looking for more photos of anything you'd like to provide us that is a landscape or someplace here in Laguna Woods, maybe a beloved pet, whatever you'd like to submit, as long as you would like to share that with the community. Please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. When we return, we will have Jeff Parker with the Laguna Woods update. Stay tuned.
I'm very concerned that patients with stroke, heart attack, sepsis, or other medical emergencies are delaying care. Let me reassure you, it is safe and critically important that you do not ignore the signs and symptoms such as chest discomfort, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, or sudden onset of headache. If you think you may be having a medical emergency, don't wait. Call 911 or go to your nearest emergency room.
Mother's Day is coming, and Dianes Hallmark is just the place to get mom a gift that shows how much you care. Our women's department has gifts for that special someone, including clothing, jewelry, Vera Bradley and Bagolini handbags, Crabtree and Evelyn, and many other great gifts for mom. Don't forget that our religious department carries a great selection of Christian gifts and Bibles as well. Dianes Hallmark is a Gold Crown store. Come in and experience our personalized service. We're located on Alicia Parkway next to Hobby Lobby.
Over 25 years, we have worked hard to make Brilliant Smile the premier dental office in Laguna Woods. We take the extra time to understand our patients' special needs and always perform the highest quality dental work at affordable prices in a relaxing and friendly environment. There is no need to refer our patients to anybody else. We perform everything from cleaning all the way to the implant and sinus surgeries all under one roof. Stop in or call and experience the Brilliant Smile difference.
Hearing aids require a lot of attention. Don't underestimate the problems earwax can cause. Come in and see inside your own ear canals to find out how much blockage you have. Debris like earwax can cause up to 45% reduction in amplification. Your hearing aids may be able to be significantly improved to help you hear conversations clearly with a simple office visit. Every day, patients say, "Oh my gosh, that sounds so much better." Stop in or call us today for a complimentary cleaning and ear inspection. Tell them Stuart sent you.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Jeff Parker here and ready to give us some updates. Good morning and happy Monday.
Good morning to you and off to a new week.
I know. Here we are again.
That's right.
At least it's not deja vu, though.
It's
I mean, the fact that we're sitting here is good, but we have whole new information.
always got new information. That's right.
Well, what do you have for us today?
Well, going back to the numbers, we'll start with that, have been steady in the areas that we've really focused on, which is the hospitalization. Numbers of 124 and 25 are real consistent. And I look back at 10 days ago on the beginning of April, and there we were at 131 cases of hospitalization, so we've gone down a little bit. And our ICU numbers have jumped a little bit. They went from 22 to 25, which is small because they're included in that hospitalization rate. So the fact that that continues to go down is critical to our overall healthcare industry and how we're providing services throughout the county out there.
Right.
So that's
Exactly.
good news.
Exactly.
The interesting thing to me is our testing has been really good. It's been in the 8,000. Yesterday was in 13,000 and 10,000 numbers, so we're still testing a lot of people, which is good for our percentages when they show.
Yeah.
But we did see a little spike in cases. We were at under 100 last time. We were at 81 10 days ago, and now we're back up to 196. So we did see that bump up. But again, that may just be the reaction to having all of these additional tests being done.
Right.
So it's not something to be alarmed about. We're seeing a little uptick, and there's always a kind of give and take with regards to more people are getting out there, more cases are being taken, more reported cases are being done, and lo and behold, we get a few more positive cases.
Right.
It's probably not unexpected. I think, again,
as long as that number is low.
yeah, I think
low.
what that means is vaccines are working, the treatments are working. You and I talked about that people are less apt to, if they get it, are having to go into a serious hospitalization.
Right.
And that's all the best news that we can have.
Exactly. And how about Laguna Woods? I don't think we've really moved the...
We didn't move much. We went from 407 to 409, just 2 additional cases in the last 10 days and no additional deaths in the whole city of Laguna Woods. So that's really good news.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, so far so good. I mean, people, like you said, are getting out there. And again, what I'm finding is that the restaurants and the retailers are really quite prepared to get back there. The thing is, I think people still are a bit hesitant, so they might be a little more nervous about getting out there. So that might take a little bit longer.
And with going to the orange category has allowed them to have more flexibility in those businesses, so more patrons can go in.
Right.
There's more talk about the educational system changing and getting students back into the schools, so we'll see how that impacts. And that's a regional issue relative to us because we have employees that are everywhere. Yeah. And so depending on how their school sets up, there had a number of employees that have been working from home. And now they're going to have to transition back into those kids going back into school. So we'll see how that plays out as well.
Exactly. Yeah. And that kind of leads us into the village here is that we have opened various things. I know we've got bingo and we have some other really exciting classes that have been opened. And how has that been going? Are they filling up?
It's been going slowly, but positively in the sense that we're getting more and more people on ActiveNet. The registration process through Recreation. So again, if you have any questions about ActiveNet, go on our website. There's a tutorial on there, as well as you can call Recreation directly, and they can help you get registered and on ActiveNet. So the ceramics studio, we're geared up for this week. And getting that going. Again, same kind of setup in the morning and the afternoon, limited to 11 people in there and operation-wise. So we'll have 2 groups in there. So a few more people coming this week to Clubhouse 4.
That is great news. And I'm excited for the community because I know how active they were and they were really excited about things being opened, and now thank goodness that they're able to do that, and there's lots more variety for them, so that's great. Except don't stop watching TV.
Exactly. Right.
don't stop watching us because we have lots of good info.
You're right.
we need you to keep watching because there's always good information. So, well, excellent. Anything else?
Oh, busy week this week. We have United board tomorrow, and so that's always a busy day when we have board members and a lot of meetings this next week. So moving ahead, it's April. April and May are kind of our very intensive work to get prepped for our budgetary process. It starts in June and July and August. So we're doing a lot of behind the scenes work right now with regards to that.
Right.
Busy but good.
Excellent. Well, wonderful. Well, we'll see you again here later in the week.
Sounds great.
All right. Thank you. Stay tuned because we're going to have a Laguna Woods Equestrian Center update, and you can meet the new director over there. Be right back.
With 2020 behind us, now is the perfect time to take care of all the things that you might not have been able to. Caliber Collision is just up the street from you, and we offer a lifetime warranty on all body and repair work for as long as you own your vehicle. And we offer free pickup and delivery for all our Laguna Woods customers. On or off the road, safety is very important to us, which is why we are following all COVID-19 guidelines. Caliber Collision, restoring the rhythm of your life.
At South County Lexus, we really are different. We're California's exclusive Lexus Plus dealer. Lexus Plus is a new way of doing business. At a Lexus Plus dealer, you can expect an upfront, negotiation-free, hassle-free price right on the vehicle. The same price you'll find on our website, all the way through the transaction. At South County Lexus, we feel this is the way of the future, and this is the way the customer prefers to do business. South County Lexus, your exclusive Lexus Plus dealer. Different, just like you.
At our new Memorial Wave Imaging Center in Laguna Woods, formerly Orange County Diagnostics, you can expect the same precise imaging, multiple modalities for your imaging needs, and the same friendly staff with medical providers like Dr. Syed Sharakni. The Laguna Woods Transportation Service offers convenient access right to our door, and we continue to provide the care and compassion that you expect from our new Wave Laguna Woods location.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Laura Covarrubias, who is here on behalf of the Equestrian Center. Well, Laura, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm so happy to be here with you today.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you. I've heard a bit about you, and you know, we've done a lot of work at the Equestrian Center, interviewing many of the folks that are there. Tell me a little bit about your background and how you arrived here at Laguna Woods Village Equestrian Center.
Absolutely, Lisa. My background really is that of a lifelong equestrian. I started riding horses when I was only 3 years old, and it instantly became my passion. So I spent my childhood riding and competing. As a teenager and young adult, I competed a lot and started teaching lessons and working at various competition stables. And as a young adult, while I was in the midst of a pretty exciting corporate marketing career, I decided that I was going to take my passion and make it my profession. So I've been managing barns since 2006. Wow. And I'm just very excited to join you here.
Oh, that's great. You know, it takes a lot to, you know, leave the so-called money-making, you know, corporate job to do something that you love. But you know what? Isn't it better to go to work every day to something you love?
Oh my gosh, it is. And it's so amazing here. Both at my previous position before I came here at a therapeutic riding center and also at Laguna Woods Village, I get to combine that passion with a service to others. And that's sort of my other driver in life. So it couldn't be better. And I'm just so thankful.
Now, I do remember that we had spoken to someone else regarding the therapeutic side. Is that something that's going to be expanded there at the Equestrian Center?
It is. We're actually actively working on it right now. We're in the get everything firmed up in paperwork and insurance side of things, but it's looking like we're going forward, and we're very excited to start growing that program here because I think it's perfect for residents. We are going to hit on a lot of topics that are very relevant during this time of COVID, like loneliness and isolation and so many other things. We have a woman named Audrey Greider who's going to be leading that, who has a big program already, very experienced. and our horses will get to participate. So that's very exciting. So yes, we're thinking that's going to be wonderful for our community.
So how does that actually work? So if someone was in need of something, what is it that, how would they know that this would be for them?
Well, it's actually a very powerful tool using horses to bring a sense of peace and psychological improvement to many different situations working with horses. It's an unmounted program, so people do not have to ride horses or be able to ride horses to participate. And they'll be working with a clinical psychologist who is experienced in all the different topics that they'll be addressing in the program. So I think if the topic is one that is close to your heart or is something that someone needs to work on in their life, I think it's absolutely worth signing up and trying it out and seeing if it's a fit for you.
And people who might be in a wheelchair or something like that, can they participate?
Absolutely. In fact, we've already talked about tailoring certain sessions to people with disabilities. Our center is accessible, so it works out very well. So yes, absolutely, people with disabilities are welcome and encouraged to join.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Well, thank you for the information on that one. Now, there might have been a few improvements that have happened over the year because it's been obviously closed. What are some things that you can tell us about?
Oh my gosh, since I have been here, it has been during the time of, the pandemic closure. So what we decided to do is not waste that time, but instead put all of our effort into doing improvements that we might not have been able to do when we were open with our full lesson program. So as a new supervisor here, it's been very exciting to work with some of the other teams that are so talented that we have here available to us to work with. And the most recent one that we finished, we worked with the extra talented nursery team to create an atmosphere we were looking for in our courtyards with plants and shade trees. It's beautifully landscaped now throughout. So we're very excited to share that with the community and our lesson clients when they're able to come back on site. It makes a big difference. Everything feels very alive, very warm. We're super excited about that. Lighting is both a safety issue and something that's important to how beautiful the property is, and how we use it for events as well, because it's a big event venue here. So if you now drive down El Toro at night, you might see our new cafe lights that we installed, and you can see them from the road.
Oh, good.
And
well,
then
I think that when you open up for events, then maybe you'll be able to do some evening events.
Yes, we're really looking forward to that. In addition to improving the upper courtyard area, we're doing solar lights in the arena. So that's going to be a real benefit to our boarders who keep their horses there. We have a large group that comes in the evenings. So they will now be able to go down and safely ride in the arenas. So that's another big exciting thing we have that we're working on right now.
That's great. Now, of course, all of these improvements take money. And I know that you guys do have a campaign called Help the Herd right now. And you were the recipient of $5,000 already. So how far do you have to go? Do you still have a ways to go, or what are you looking for?
Well, we are very excited and thankful to the Village Community Fund. If people don't know about the Village Community Fund, they're a 501c3 who has been set up by residents to benefit the community and those in need within the community. And they were so kind to take on a Help the Herd campaign to benefit our horses. We currently have 8 GRF owned horses, or Golden Rein Foundation horses. Oops. And those horses, some of them have been serving the community for up to a decade. And just like us humans, as they age, as we age, we need some extra care and love and attention. And with budgets tight because of COVID closures, it becomes really important that we bring in donations through this fund to provide for them.
Right.
So we've raised over 5,000 already, or they have raised. I feel like I'm part of it, but we're very thankful to them and to the generosity of our residents who have been donating to the cause. And we're looking to raise 10,000 as part of the Help the Herd campaign. So if people want to donate, they can go to the villagecommunityfund.org website and donate online,
Okay.
or find contacts for information.
Perfect. Well, gosh, thank you so much. We appreciate the information, and hopefully you guys will be back up and running in no time, and we'll get to meet in person. So thank you for joining us today.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. It was a pleasure.
Okay. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome back. Well, our movie today is called Babe, and it is an animated feature about the beloved pig who makes friends with a spider and all the other farm animals. And you can watch that today at 2 p.m. with subtitles and 7 p.m. without subtitles. And that is brought to you by Advanced Air Care. And then also just wanted to remind you that resident services and manor alterations is by appointment only. And you need to call resident services in the afternoons at 949-597-4600. And then manor alterations, you can get appointments for the mornings at 949-597-4616. And they can help you out with whatever your needs might be regarding each service. Wanted to let you know that the Old Pros for the whole month of April on Sundays at 7 p.m. is having conversations with Old Pros, and it's Karen Elliott Taylor and John Perrick who are just talking about a variety of different things going on in their lives. It's kind of like an actors interviews actors, and they are interviewing the interviews are by Carol Shallon, and it's filmed by Mark Rabinowitz. So keep an eye out for that, and if you want more information about the program, you can go to ocoldpros.org. Now, preparing for summer extremes, which we know can happen here in summer, and could be coming right around the corner because we aren't really looking at too much rain in our future at the moment. But Heat and Wildlife Preparedness is presented by the American Red Cross, and it's also in conjunction with the Village Disaster Preparedness Task Force. And it's called Extreme Heat and Wildlife Preparedness, and it's going to be a Zoom interview and discussion. It'll be on Tuesday, May 4th from 10 to 11:30 in the morning. And if you would like to have the link sent to you, you can email disasterprep@vmsinc.org to receive the link, and you can join along with that. And Saturday, April 24th from 10 to 2 is the National Prescription Take Back Day. So you may want to go through your medication to make sure there isn't any bottles of medication that you would not be using in the future, and you can package that up and take it to the Laguna Woods City Hall, and that's right here in Laguna Woods, and they have specifics of what you can and cannot take back. So in order for you to find out more information about that, just type in prescription take back day and you'll find lots of links that will tell you what they can and cannot take. Now, the Car Club is having a very fun event on April 25th at 1:45. They are celebrating Sailor Jack Nelson's 86th birthday. So they want you all to come down to Clubhouse 3 parking lot and gather for his birthday, because sharply at 2, cars are going to arrive that are old cars, fun cars, fast cars, noisy cars. They're all going to be in a parade just for him. So if you want more information about that, you can contact the president, Paul Kratzer, at yahoo.com. And then one last thing that's coming up in May, so I thought I'd give you a shout out, is Family Got Talent. And this is through the Theater Guild, and they're asking you to send in your adorable videos of your grandchildren, or you and your grandchildren doing something funny. The requirements are a 2-minute video, and you can submit it by May 1st, and then I'll be prepared for the May 20th meeting. And if you want more information, you can contact Sarah Lipner at splipner@gmail.com. All right, let's take a look at our weather one last time. It is still overcast this morning, so that's going to take some time to burn off because it's not going to be that warm today. It'll be a high in 68, 54. The next couple of days after that, cloudy. We'll keep an eye on that, 62, 52, 64, 54, and then by Friday, 71, 53. Have a great Monday. We will be back here again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And you can always rewatch our program at 12:30 and 5, or you could go to our YouTube channel, Village Television. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
What's my passion? Finding balance with every dance move.
The sound of the ukulele, the softness.
My son's nonverbal, but when he does talk, I need to be able to hear him. Hear well, stay vital. Hearing loss is linked to increased risk of dementia, depression, falls, and isolation. Stay engaged and keep doing what you love. Check your hearing wellness every year.
Stigmas don't shatter often in the world of hearing aids, so when they do, it makes history. Meet Signia Active, innovative hearing aids disguised as earbuds. Built on our iconic Experience platform, they deliver exceptional hearing in noisy environments. Simply pop them in for a hearing boost on demand, or wear them all day for non-stop support. You'll benefit from Bluetooth streaming, enhanced speech understanding, natural, personalized sound, and noise reduction technology. Their portable case holds extra charges, while our intuitive app provides 24/7 support and assistance during mass conversations. It's time for better hearing on your own terms, and that's history in the making. Signia, enhancing human performance.